All right, good morning, everyone.
Oh my God.
This is Maggie. We are, I got in yesterday.
No, you got in today.
Very late. Yeah, I got in today at 3 a.m. Tonight is the dinner, the rehearsal dinner. And so I got these new shoes, Supergas. They have this platform. They're really cute. So tell them what happened.
So I just looked up a place to book, to print
What are you printing?
the script for the wedding. Apparently it's a big deal.
Are you officiating the wedding?
Officiating the wedding. And
Are you
we come to
excited?
this place. I'm very excited. But we come to this place that is like a historical Disney landmark, and it's amazing because Colby works for Disney. So this is like really
Wait, I didn't know this.
historical Disney landmark called Extra Copy. Make copies at the historic site of the first Disney studios. We also offer
What does that even
services-
mean?
I don't know.
Like,
Okay. We are all gathered here today to celebrate the love
oh my god!
and commit. And you receive in the giving, and you give in the receiving.
And the receiving,
and
then you.
You give, you receive.
The ceremony, you want to hear it? Yeah. Now, listen, this is just a first draft, so. We are gathered here today on this joyous occasion to celebrate the special love that Monica and Chandler share. Huh? It is a love based on giving and receiving, as well as having and sharing. And the love that they give and have is shared and received. And through this having and giving and sharing and receiving, we too can share and love and have and receive.
So Maggie has heard this 1,000 times already.
What are you saying about me?
I said you've heard this 1,000 times.
This is the thing about the being a Pisces?
Yeah. Because I already I talked to my Instagram about it, but I haven't like said it to the camera. So I was born on March 20th, but I was born at night. And I have always felt like I had like characteristics of an Aries, but that I was a Pisces. And the other day I contacted an astrologer and I emailed him and I was like, hey, like I've always had this doubt like whether I'm an Aries or Pisces because I'm right on the cusp. And he replies to me and he's like, well, you're an Aries, you were born on leap year, so you're definitely an Aries. And I was like shocked because my whole life I thought I was a Pisces, but turns out I'm just an Aries with some Pisces like qualities, but also my Venus, which is the planet of like love and the way that you like see the world and view like romantic relationships, is in Pisces, which makes a lot of sense because I like to be like sort of in a dream world all the time. And I wanted to share that with you because it's such a big deal to me. So that's what's going on. It's a big deal. And my whole life I thought I was a Pisces. Turns out I'm an Aries, and that's the tea. But my mom said that if I feel like a Pisces, that I'm a Pisces, that it doesn't matter what the guys say. So I don't know. So we're getting ready now to go to the rehearsal dinner for Gabby and Colby. Maggie and I have been eating a lot today. We've been just like walking around our neighborhood, which is beautiful, and just trying out different places to eat. We took a nap and now we're like ready to celebrate at the dinner. The dinner is going to be at this Italian restaurant, which is going to be super yummy, and I'm going to see a lot of people from my college that I haven't seen in a long time, so I'm excited for that. And it should be a super fun evening, so I will try to record while I'm there. Also, this is the makeup that I did. Oh my god. Moo.
It took me a long time to become happy with who I am. And I know that getting to know Gabby and seeing the way that she approached the world allowed me to be happier allowed me to push myself. Meeting somebody who you wanted to be like, but also that made you more okay with who you were.
Good morning. So it's Saturday today, which is the wedding day. So Maggie has already gone to do her hair because she's officiating the wedding and she's gonna speak. I have a full day, well, sort of a full day. I have until like 3, but it's super early in the morning right now, but I have until 3 to kind of do my thing. So I'm gonna go have breakfast with a friend from Miami, and we're gonna like explore, and then I'm gonna come back, get dressed for the wedding. Yesterday we had so much fun at the dinner. Everybody gave amazing toast, and it was just so like good to be there and witness that. It was super relaxing atmosphere, very nice restaurant. It was just great. It was a great night. See you. So I'll try to record as much as possible throughout the day.
Just get good on it. Sweet breeze in the summertime, feeling your sweet face. All lit up next.
By the state of California, I happily pronounce Gabby and Colby to be legally married.
What are you drinking? Wine. Wine? Gimlet. With my scarf. So I'm back home from LA, and I'm back in my apartment in Miami. I wanted to talk about my experience in LA and give you like a little bit more of a background of why I went and who I went to see. I went for a wedding. 2 of my really good friends were getting married. They're friends that I made in college. If you don't know, I went to Hampshire College in Amherst, Massachusetts, and I made some really amazing friendships there. My entire college experience was like unlike anybody else's because it was so different for me. And I won't go on about it, but if you did want to hear more about it, I could talk to you more about that. It was so different for me to go from Miami to like a small college town. So I had a hard time with like the weather and acclimating, like in every sense, to the school the first 2 or 1.5 years, and then a lot changed for me, and I made these amazing friendships. Obviously Maggie is one of them, and Gabby, who was getting married this weekend, and it was just so special for me to see the love that everyone had for them and just to be able to share that moment with them. So I'm really happy that I got to go, and just to see a lot of people from school that I hadn't seen in a long time. A lot of people were there. That was nice. I like the pace in LA because I think it's like a little bit slower, or at least that was my experience this weekend, than Miami, which was nice because I felt kind of like breathing room to be able to think and to be able to like reflect, and I felt like some creativity come out of that, which was awesome. I love living here in Miami. I love like having my friends around, having my mom, like it's just such a blessing. It's such a blessing to be able to have this community, and I like don't take it for granted at all because I know that people are in other areas and they don't feel that, and you know, it could be difficult for people. But I always thought that at some point in my life I would want to move somewhere alone and just like take a couple of months or however much time I need to be able to focus on like my art, my writing, and like just my creativity, and sort of dedicate my time to that like fully and dedicate my life to it. Now I do feel that I dedicate time to what I want to do, and I do think that I'm dedicating more time to it, which is awesome, but it's still, in a sense, it's still measured. It doesn't feel like it's so much my life yet. And so I wanted to try this like experiment of moving somewhere. For some reason in my mind I think that that'll be something that's good for me, but maybe I won't like it at all. But anyway, I just want to share that at some point I would want to do that. I don't know if that's going to be this year or next year or when that's going to be. I think that going to LA kind of like sparked that thought in me again, because it's always been within me, but it sparked that again. So that's something that I'm generally thinking about, and I just wanted to share that with you, to kind of share that with you and to also like keep it documented to know how I was feeling at a certain point. I obviously journal a lot, but having this here and having YouTube is always like really good to look back at your videos and see where you were at whichever point. Aside from that, it was a great trip. I kind of wish I would have stayed for longer. The weekend was mostly all about the wedding because we had the rehearsal dinner on Friday, then we had the wedding on Saturday, and then on Sunday I was leaving. So I didn't get much of a chance to actually like explore LA. So definitely I want to go back again and see. Now I'm back home and I just want to like set myself up for the next month to continue like remembering the goals that I set at the beginning of the year and to just be a little bit more disciplined. Thank you as always so much for watching, and I will see you here later this week.